Okay, weird question. What if you recorded a song once, and just once, and walked away with three completely different music videos out of it? No reshots, no second take, no calling up a video crew. I know how that sounds. I said the same thing when I first heard it. But I actually tried it, and I'm going to show you the whole thing right now. Mess ups and all. Real quick, let me tell you what I was even using for this because it's not your typical editing app. Atlabs is basically an idea to video platform, meaning you bring the idea wherever it is. A story, a music video, a cartoon, even a kid's rhyme. And it carries you through the whole thing. Concept, characters, scenes, editing, without you ever having to jump into a separate app to stitch clips together. No timeline software to learn, nothing technical you need to already know. So here is what I actually did with it. I took one track and I wanted to see if I could pull three totally different looks out of the same song without recording it three separate times. Spoiler, it works. And it kind of blew my mind a little. So let's get into it. Quick heads up before we jump in, so you're not lost halfway through. First thing you need to do is just get your track in here. I drop it in a Suno link, but you can also just upload an MP3 straight from your files. Once it loads, you see it, waveform pop up, and right above it there is a little progress bar with 4 steps: music, style, concepts, cast. That's basically the whole journey, and I'm going through every single one of these for the first video. The tracks in. Now comes the fun decision. What does this thing actually looks like? This is a style, and honestly I spent way too long here just scrolling because there are over 20 options: 3D, cartoons, realistic, the claymation, and the flat 2D. Also we have the kawaii anime, these weird dark urban cartoon ones. It just keeps going for video. 1. I went with realistic. Wherever you pick here basically decides the whole vibe of the video. Alright, styles lock it. Now it needs some actual direction. Like, what's this video even about? It generates a handful of concept cards based on the actual song, the tempo, the mood, even the genre it pick up on you. So you can open any of them and tweak it, or just write your own from scratch if none of them click. I ended up going with one of the generated ones here. Okay, now for my favorite part, actually putting myself in this thing. It auto-generates character cards for you to review, and you can swap stuff out or delete anything that's not right. I clicked edit the character, uploaded a few photos of myself, and it spit back an entire character sheet. The front, side, rear, close-up, all rendered in the style I picked. So here is some footage showing you the same character holding up across totally different scenes and lighting, which honestly surprised me. Everything's set up, so let's just hit go and see what comes out. So to generate the video, I click finalize video and it gives you 3 options: storyboard, preview, or a full video. I went full video. Watch it build out of the whole timeline and synchronize it with the song. So a chunk of the draft. Not gonna lie, this looks pretty good already, but it's still a draft, not the final cut. Think of this as the raw sketch, not the finished painting. So an actual quick pause here if you want to try this alongside with me. The link is in the description. Pop it up, open it in another tab, drop it in your own track, cast yourself in it while you keep watching. If you do end up trying it out through that link, it generally helps the channel and lets me keep making videos like this one. Okay, back to it. The draft locked descent, but the descent isn't the goal here. This is where I go in and I actually clean things up. And I'm doing this live so you can see it. It's real. The one shots came out kind of a flat, so I regenerated it with more patch. Another scene I ran a few times and I just keep wherever take a look. The strongest. At one point, my character drifts a little off model, so I re-ensure it back to the original reference photo. Then, some reframing, smooth out of the camera move, nudging the timing so it actually lined on the beat. This is the difference between an AI draft and something you'd actually post. So, That's one video done. But remember what I said at the start. This is where it gets kind of ridiculous. I run the exact same process again, same MP3, same concept, same photos of myself. Only thing I changed in is the style. Step. And this time, I go 3D cartoons instead of realistic. Run through concepts and cast again. Same photos so my face stays constant, hit generate. Then I do the whole thing a third time with Claymation. Here is a side by side of the same scene, rendered in all three, and yeah. It's the same performance every time, just wearing a completely different outfit. Same song, same me, three completely different words. So let's actually look at them side by side. Here is 15-20 second cut in between the best shots from all the three versions.
City lights are calling me tonight, running through the shadows chasing light. Every step feels like another chance, lost inside this endless neon day. Beneath this electric sky.
One song, three completely different videos, same face, same performance, three totally different vibes, no reshots, no bigger budget, just running the same track back through the flow a couple more times. Just look it interesting to you. Links down in the description. Go mess around with it yourself. See you in the next one. So guys, that was Modi from Blockchain Modi. I hope you guys will like this video. So if you like this one, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you are not subscribed, and share with us your idea or your feedback about today's projects in the comments below this video. That was Modi from Blockchain Modi. See you guys in another video. Thanks.